My daughter came home with a small cut on her lip, a fine, deliberate red line. She didn't cry when I asked what happened. Instead, she looked away, twisting her hands nervously, the way she does when she's scared to speak. What happened? I asked gently. Mom's friend got mad, she whispered, her voice shaking. There's a tone children use when they're telling the truth, but expect not to be believed. That was the tone she used. That night, I called my ex-wife. She laughed, actually laughed. She's making it up, she said. Kids exaggerate. I didn't doubt my daughter. Not mine. The next morning, the school called. The teacher's voice was quiet, trembling. The kind people use when they've seen something impossible to ignore. Mr. Dalton, please come in. It's about Ava. That's when the ground fell away beneath me. On the school security footage, the man approaching Ava wasn't a stranger. It was someone I had trusted. Tyler, my ex-wife's friend. He had been around before the divorce, laughing too loudly at her jokes, helping move her boxes the day she left. And now, he was picking up my daughter, touching her face. That thin red line on her lip, it wasn't an accident. I thanked the teacher, calm and polite, and drove home in silence. Inside, everything broke. I wanted to scream, but anger wouldn't help. People like them feed on reaction. So I smiled when I called her, speaking as if nothing had changed. We need to discuss visitation, I said. She agreed, thinking she still held control. For 3 nights, I planned quietly. I didn't tell Ava. I didn't call the police. Yet, I checked her phone records. Every call from my ex-wife's number mirrored to a secondary line, Tyler's. I examined Ava's drawings. She captures everything she sees. One weekend sketch showed her mother smiling, a tall man beside her holding red crayon in his hand. My chest went cold. The next day, I followed her when she came for Ava. I stayed 2 cars behind. She didn't go home. She drove to Tyler's house. I parked down the street and watched as he opened the door before she even knocked. They kissed. Her laughter, his smirk. It wasn't love, it was triumph. That night, I replayed every lie she had told me. You're paranoid. You need help. No, I didn't need help. I needed proof. By morning, I had it. I returned to the school. This time, the teacher had audio from a closer camera. Tyler's voice. If you tell anyone, I'll hurt Mommy. Ava froze, silent. Then came the sound of him grabbing her arm, her quiet sobs. I called my lawyer immediately. We filed an emergency custody motion and attached the footage. When my ex-wife appeared in court, she smiled, played her role until I pressed play. Her laughter died. Her eyes darted between the screen and me. You set me up, she whispered. I said nothing. There was nothing left to say. 2 days later, the police came for Tyler. She tried to stop them, but they didn't even look at her. As they led him away in handcuffs, I watched from the driveway. He glared defiant, shaking. I didn't flinch. She turned to me, finally crying. Please, she begged. I didn't know. You always knew, I said softly. You just didn't care until it cost you something. She broke down, half denial, half sobbing. I didn't touch her. I just watched her collapse under the weight of her own silence. Ava sleeps peacefully now. No nightmares. No hesitation when she smiles. She still draws, but the man in red is gone. The court granted me full custody last month. My ex-wife moved out of state. No visits. No calls. Sometimes I wonder if she dreams of him, of her choices. But I don't. I don't wonder. I don't hate. Hatred is too heavy. What I feel now is quieter, colder, a calm after a storm that will never return. When I tucked Ava in tonight, she asked softly, Daddy, is he gone for good? Yes, I said. And for the first time in years, it was the truth.